I have always been curious about how this reciprocating saw converts the motor's rotational motion into linear reciprocating motion. It turns out that its internal design is like this. Its casing is usually made of high-strength plastic, and opening the casing reveals its internal structure. The main structure of the reciprocating saw primarily includes the motor and the mechanical system. The motor provides power, while the mechanical system is responsible for converting rotational power into linear motion. We won't elaborate on the principle of the motor here, let's focus on the mechanical system. At the end of the motor's output shaft, there is a small metal gear. This small gear drives the rotation of a larger gear below it. The rotational motion is converted through a set of vibrating plate assemblies. Let's take a closer look at how the vibrating plate works. It's actually quite simple. An inclined groove is cut into a thicker metal cylindrical shaft, and the vibrating plate fits precisely into this groove. Thus, when the shaft rotates, a force is generated due to the change in width of the cylindrical shaft on both sides of the vibrating plate, as indicated by the red arrow. This force pushes the vibrating plate back and forth. But there's a problem. The vibrating wave not only generates back and forth motion, but also some lateral motion, which we don't need. In fact, we only need to install a lateral metal pin to absorb the side-to-side motion. Using only the back and forth motion to transfer to the saw blade, the entire movement works like this. Some reciprocating structures are also different. For example, this one transmits the torque of a small gear to a larger gear in a different direction, then uses an eccentric wheel to drive the connected components to oscillate back and forth in a straight line. Although this doesn't have an animation effect, I'm sure you can understand it. If you don't understand, take a look at this big guy. I don't know what it's used for either, but the principle is the same.